Hey, my name is Badass Banny. Welcome to my channel. If you're an ACE, AMAC, and sex human trafficking survivor, you're in the right place. And it won't cost you a penny to like and subscribe and share worldwide. And please leave your comment down below on the video. Today we're going to talk about 4 myths that interfere with recovery. Victims no longer. One of the most intelligent, self-aware, and insightful men I know frequently describe himself as stupid because he can't think his way through his incest history. Men are taught that logic and rational thought will solve any problem. This is a persistent and frustrating piece of misinformation that impedes incest recovery for men. If a sexual child abuse yielded to clear thinking alone, most male survivors would have gotten over their experiences long ago. The reason why it doesn't work is not a matter of intelligence. It is more than logic that is required. Other pieces needed to be added to the logic. All too often, men attempt to reason their way into denial and minimization of the abuse. They think that it really wasn't so bad, or that the pain that they were feeling isn't so terrible. They aren't hesitant to take the next logical step toward understanding that their situation for fear of what it might stir up. A vitally important step for many male incest survivors is to let go of the following myths. Myth 1. Vulnerability equals weakness. Bunch of BS. Myth 2. Now, I'm going to say something about that. The strongest men I know cry. I've known men to kill men, been in gangs and violence of all kinds. And the strongest men I know cry. They feel their feelings. And they start that healing. Myth 2, rigidity equals strength. Myth 3, comfort equals safety. Myth 4, under control equals in charge. BS. And that's where your DV comes in. Power and control issues with AMAC survivors. With men and women. Many men talk about being afraid to be vulnerable, as though vulnerability were some hideous flaw, fearing what might occur if he were to allow himself to be vulnerable. What uncontrollable destructiveness would be unleashed? What dire aspect of his character could be revealed? What further abuse would he be opening himself to? The male survivor seeks to maintain tight control over his emotions and his behavior. He may attempt to adopt the image of the rigid, unfeeling, tactum, self-sufficient macho male that our culture so frequently mistakes for strength. But this posturing is not true strength, and deep in his heart the survivor knows it. If he is really that strong, why does he feel like a scared little kid? True strength lies in his risking vulnerability, for vulnerability is not weakness. It is an openness. To be vulnerable is to open yourself to feeling pain and to looking at uncomfortable, unpleasant realities. Men have feelings too. Boys have feelings. It is letting go of the need to control all situations. It means showing yourself to other people and inviting their responses. It is allowing your feelings to be felt, finding the safety to experience the uncomfortable emotions, sadness, fear, anger, shame, embarrassment, and even joy. Feelings are not the enemy. They are important healing resources. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable won't happen instantly. It took a while to shut your feelings down, and you've been holding a rigid pose for a long time. It takes time and courage to open yourself in this way. But it is the path of recovery. Remember that elevator to hell? Getting on that elevator to hell I talked about before? Undoing the mess and stepping out of your emotional isolation will provide you with genuine information to think through. Excuse me. When all the misinformation has been contradicted, you will see rigidity for what it is. a feeble attempt to betray strength that you don't feel you possess. You will be able to risk vulnerability, realizing that it represents genuine strength. Comfort and safety will take on their correct meanings, so that you will find real safety inside of settling for comfortable illusions. And having learned that being in charge means responding flexibility to the demands of a given situation, excuse me, you will cease to substitute the rigid control that you mistakenly thought provided strength and safety. In short, you will have advanced genuine strength and safety. You will truly have taken charge of your life. What are you going to do to take care of yourself, man?